Hi guys, welcome to the video. So today we'll take a look at another game from Armies of Exigo, and it will be a 1v1 with Suak again. But this time I won't be playing with Beast, I will be playing with Fallen, also of course going back to my main race for this matchup. So yeah, let's unpause it. I think this was already a different session than what we played in the 3 previous videos that I showed you. But maybe not, I don't remember exactly, but we have a different race, so it should be at least a little bit different. It was played on Quiet Meadows. I was in the bottom right corner with the green Fallen, and he was in the bottom left corner with blue color, and once again Beast. Yeah, Suak rarely plays anything else lately. So let's see. I'm going, of course, pretty usual here with my summoner. We have 2 options, either front base or expansion. Both can work, and both will usually be done on 12 out of or 12 population taken. Yeah, so basically 6th summoner started in production. He is not making anything yet. Now he's going for stables. Unfortunately, he comes here with a minion immediately and finds me. And this is really dangerous. Yeah, he will make an insane move here, because now I wanted to make the expansion. I remove the control form. He is waiting here. Actually, no, I first bring my harvester to kill him, but he started his stables, and now you can't expand anymore. I mean, you can expand, but you would have to make the expansion on the side. And if you don't want to expand, then you can't do anything, because the build time is much faster. Stables have insanely fast build time, so you definitely cannot kill it with the harvester, and you can't catch the minion to kill him because he's too fast. So now he's basically just running around here. Behind that, he's normally doing his build order. I mean, it's slowing him down. As you can see, he can't focus fully on both things, so he's also struggling a little bit with the multitasking, I think. Or maybe he was intentionally waiting here for the expansion, but I think it delayed him a little bit at least. But yeah, I couldn't really do anything. Now he can also repair for free, so yeah, absolutely nothing we can do. But as you can see, I was like, okay, we can't expand, let's just do something more crazy. And I went immediately for 3 hives, and we are going for a Stinger Rush. And now he has a problem, because he wanted to go for expansion. Yes, we saw he was waiting for that, he had the resources for it already. But then he saw this and he was like, okay, I guess we both won't be expanding, because now if I expand, I will just die to Stingers. So yeah, he basically with this move, he kinda prevented both of us from expanding. We both have 1 villager stuck here, which is better for him, because Harvesters is gathering twice as fast. But at the same time, I mean, I didn't really even want to bother with this anymore. I don't really care about killing the stables now. I just make Stingers and kill it then. We will just return with the Harvester. And he actually retreats now as well. And he still goes for the expansion, because he knows I still can't expand here. But he also goes for a totem at the same time, trying to protect it with a Boron, yeah, some minions maybe. And trying to create some strong defense. Of course, immediately when we make the Stingers, we finish the stables and we start moving out. I know that he came really quickly, so he'll be next to me. We don't know if he's on the top or on the left. So first I actually went for the top base. I don't know if I will spread... No, I actually didn't spread my Stingers, that was a mistake definitely. Getting another control form, because we have 0 population now, and of course I still want to expand. I'm not gonna play on 1 base, so we go for the expansion, but he's already on 60% when I place down my expansion, and his build time is also 20 seconds faster, so definitely insane move what he pulled off here. At the same time, I'm 7 population ahead, so that's not bad at all. We are both not gathering gems yet. He's also going for a totem here, so some extra resources wasted that he could be using for saving this base if I push him. Or that he could be investing into more economy, because now he's not producing any minions, because he doesn't have Borons and these kinds of stuff. But of course, his protection against guards. And what I will do? Okay, I mean, I was like, fine, we'll scout him. We found him. You know that we know that he has an expansion. He's playing defensively. He has a totem there. He delayed my expansion, but what I will do, I will just double expand. Yeah? So before we even finish the 2nd base, I'm already going for the 3rd one. He has a minion or a warrior right next to me, and I mean, fortunately, he didn't find it. And now all I need to do is just stand here. Yeah? I mean, I have, how many? I have 9 Stingers there, and we lost 1 here, so already 10. I also found this warrior now. But I was just like, okay, let's keep some pressure on him. I know that he has a totem here. And actually this totem is really lucky now for him. I probably still wouldn't be able to kill him through all of these minions, but this now makes it basically impossible for me to push here. But we are still presenting some decent threat, so if I just stand in front of his base, he shouldn't be able to go anywhere. He has this 1 warrior that can scout this, but it's taking him a long time, so and he doesn't even have Goblin Hut yet. So I just bought some time, and now I finally start to get my macro advantage back, of course. He got here, he sees that it's not saturated at all, he knows that he's already getting here for a decent amount of time, even though he also doesn't have too many minions there. He should definitely redistribute them again a little bit better. Now he runs into my base, I have him kinda surrounded, and we should be able to finish the warrior hopefully before he escapes my base. Maybe even catch him with some harvesters. Yeah, I bring one harvester here to block him, and I actually didn't block him at all, but at least dealt some damage to him, and we should be a bit faster, I think. So one more hit and he should be dead, or two, actually two more hits. Okay, I definitely need to bring the stingers here now. Okay, this was definitely a mistake. I should have brought these stingers here and kill him. I think he saw the unholy ground now, and now he knows that I'm making an expansion here. But okay, immediately when I finish it, I go for a spire, a lightning spire, actually two lightning spires and a hive to block it, also with the control form. Plus we have all of these stingers, and we start producing harvesters idly in all three bases, which I'm not doing yet. I'm actually not producing anything now. But yeah, he definitely saw the unholy ground there, he knows he cannot push it, so he at least goes for his own base. But I'm not gonna sleep, of course, I'm gonna still send my scouts out and see what he is doing. So we will find this base. That we did now. I will start harassing his minion, force him away, and now we have, like, of course, two options. We can make a fourth base, or we can go for a push, of course. Anything is possible. Or stay on three bases and try to just out-pressure him, because we should have more resources when my base is finished so much faster. At the same time, he had much faster his second base, so it's a question if we will even have more resources. He's also making a totem there. And I'm finally swapping to some spitters now. Getting more and more harvesters. As you can see, I'm just bringing them from one base to another. Just trying to distribute them as evenly as possible to get the maximum value as we can from each base. Getting tough carapace, also improved metabolism for extra armor and movement speed for spitters. Armor for stingers as well, of course, or even guards. Here's one minion here, checking for my expansion. So now he kinda knows that I'm staying on three bases, not responding immediately with a fourth base, even though I could have. But it doesn't matter that much. He has a really strong army here, I don't want to fight that. We take some damage, but we pull back to the towers. I'm getting two more hives, I think. No, one more hive, so actually we already made one here, so it will be 5 in total. And also getting Valkakun, so we can get some guards, mainly for harassment here. I know he has one totem here that we scouted even before with the stingers, but I can still harass him somewhere, maybe on other bases, or even here if we have enough we can kill the totem. And it's also really still good in the battle, because I ideally want to split your army and surround the enemy if you are playing against beast. And if you have air units, it's of course much easier because they are fast, they can get over terrain, and it's just really easy. He can definitely push into the towers, so now he pulls back. I retreat with my stingers, but my spitters can still do some damage. I should just pull back, but he actually retreated before he even killed the single spitters, so that was not that bad. We can into the melee line there with the stingers, more stingers from the side, getting some damage into him. Still staying like 10 population ahead, but we definitely didn't do like the best trades here. We lost lots of stingers, but I think no spitters, so not that bad. He will also have to reproduce some borons, I think. Here I have my stinger checking these two bases, so this expansion will be scouted really quickly. He's actually trying to get an economical advantage now. Faster reflexes for extra damage. This doesn't apply to hive guards, but I'm at least getting faster movement speed with greater wings in Valkakun for hive guards. And of course we are already starting to produce them. He doesn't have too many units. I could potentially push him now, but Fallen doesn't really have any answer to towers in the early game, so that would be a big problem. That's why I didn't do that now. I delayed this expansion with the stinger, so that was really nice. And he actually knows that, yeah, I mean, immediate response. This is how you expect good players to react to information they see on the map. He sees me scout this expansion, he knows that I will want to react to it, and he predicts that I will probably not want to push into him, because it's not really a good idea for me to push into him. He could have towers here, and it's just better for him to stay defensive, so disadvantage is for me to push. And that means that my only response to this could be potentially expanding as well. So he immediately prepares a totem here with the minion that was standing here the whole game and doing nothing, just providing vision. But instead of that, I actually surprised him and not went for the expansion. I decided to rather destroy his base. So I brought my guards here immediately, that I accumulated like 10 of them before I pushed here. I killed some minions maybe, but mainly the totem, and immediately I'm focusing the stronghold, trying to destroy it as quickly as possible. But he made another insane move and actually went for my army and pushed this base. But I have these two towers here, I have stingers from the side, I have spitters from bottom, and here I have guards from the left side. So I totally surrounded him. He had no time to destroy the towers, he didn't even focus them with the trolls, and we totally destroyed his whole army. So this was a really good move. He didn't finish the base unfortunately, but it's not that big of a problem. Here is the totem, but it cannot really stop my dark fortress, so that's also fine. His expansion is finished but not saturated. And now I just need to wait for these trolls to leave the control form or get some units that can actually kill them. Here I will now just bring my guards because they are fast, they can quickly rotate around the map. I'll finish the totem. I am bringing one more summoner here for another expansion, just need to make sure I have enough wood. And now I can take the guards, maybe destroy this base or go back to his main, even though now he's protecting that. Or we can even push this. He actually has Lizard Keep, yeah, not a smart decision. You always want to keep these important buildings, or even production buildings mostly, in your main base, especially when you are not playing Fallen. That has sometimes problem with space because of unholy ground, but with other races you can just build anywhere, so just keep it in the back. Yeah, here is the safest. Here I can just destroy his Lizard Keep and totally disable the option for him to get Poison Fog anytime soon. Fortunately for him, I rather focus some minions, but it's still pretty terrible for him. So I will stop this base, I will get 2 new bases for myself. The trolls are still stuck here, I left some stingers there to kill him if he leaves. I'm getting my stalkers now. And I will also get an astral node for defiles, and he just calls it GG because we are already way ahead in macro, and now also 50 population ahead and insane advantage. So yeah, really nice game. We managed to end it in 16 minutes and 2 seconds. Pretty much even kills and losses. He had that insane move with the stables in the beginning. Unfortunately for him, after that he just quickly fell behind because I was able to pull off that double fast expansion after the stables basically. So he had second base faster, but I had the third base faster, which in total resulted in a little bit more resources for me. And also we had more researches and stuff. And overall I think better decision making and more experience as well. So I think it worked pretty nice for us. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this game. Definitely something really interesting. Maybe you even learned something from this, and I will see you in the next one. So take care guys.